that hashtag around, and at first I was like, me too, but like, yeah, me too.
That's a good starting place, and like that's generating a lot of like awareness.
I've been seeing all of this stuff in the media, and that really inspired me to come forward about sexual assault that happened to me. Talking about that, even just amongst my family and friends, it ended up having other people come forward to me about their experience with sexual assault, and obviously the numbers of people who are experiencing assault, it's shocking and upsetting, and just hearing those numbers and hearing people's stories must like just move you and make you want to speak out and do something.
It's about time that I stand up and say something for both myself and all the other people who have been scared like me, who haven't had the strength or the bravery to come forward and stand with a group of people and be like, you know what, you're right, it is wrong.
There's people who couldn't come out for whatever reason, and that's fine, but we're also here for them, you know?
How is it felt being here?
Really fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Kind of feels like a big hug standing in this group of people and listening to what other people have been through, and just to know that all these people are here to support one another.
This community is incredible, and meeting all these people is incredible, and like I've exchanged numbers, I'm like making new friends in this experience.
It's a great learning experience, particularly on the notes of intersectionality within the cause. As speakers kept going up, they spoke about their particular issues pertaining to their own institutions, whether it's sexuality, whether it's race, whether it's gender. We're constantly expanding this conversation about what does it mean to be a victim or a survivor of sexual violence. And I'm allowing myself to put myself in these spaces to learn about other people's abuse and how to support them. And I think that's really important.
All the ideas that we've shared here today, the ideas that I know we all believe in humanity and decency and freedom and equality and equity for us all, how do we embed that in our life? Showing up for yourself, showing up for other people, holding others accountable for their actions, and as you said, just continuing the conversation wherever that space is required. So if it's at the dinner table, if it's in an academic setting, the conversation needs to be had, it needs to be continued, and then needs to be followed with action. So how do we teach our children, like, hey, don't play with those kids because they're bad? How do we take a moment and say, hey, what I'm saying to my child is problematic?
As we need to pay attention to them now, but we also need to pay attention to future generations and raise them to have a greater understanding of what means no and what means yes.
We need to hold ourselves accountable to these words and to these actions. So that's hopefully the next step for everyone here.